You're watching Stories Untold. I am Pulem Molebati. Thank you for choosing us as your source of information. Today we draw inspiration from yet another great African who's doing extraordinary things. We'll bring you the story of Mikie, a former employee at the Department of Correctional Services. Now, Mikie lost access and use of one of her arm, and that particular experience gave her the opportunity to spearhead a project that is not just an empowering platform, but also a beacon of hope for people with disabilities.
Our Stories Untold producer Adigetso Lekhelebane spent a few days with 41-year-old Mikie Mkatha, a former employee at the Department of Correctional Services who suffered an injury whilst in the line of duty. An unfortunate incident that changed life as she knew it.
Ka 2008, kaya college in Kroonstad ko ke ile ka trainer teng. So from there, I went back to Kimberley, ka fihla ka bereka teng in various prisons tse di ko Kimberley, gona le Kimberley Correctional Center, what is called Bogroep, ba ntse ba itse ka Bogroep, and then gona le prison e ntšha e butseng ka 2010 ba ibitsa Tswelopele Correctional Center. Ke ile ka berekela moa up until ke nka transfer ka 2013 ke changela to Mafikeng, ke fihla ke bereka ko Mafikeng ke etsa the same job ko Regrond Correctional Center Medium A. Ko Regrond ke berekile from 2013 up until 2019. Yes, ke be ke tlogela ka 2019 July.
Her fighting spirit, even at her lowest moment in life, is the reason she still has her right limb.
Sa ntlha ne ke rata mmereko wa ka thata. Ke applyile for 6 years consecutively ke sa kry opportunity ya gore ke hiriwe ko correctional services, but ke ile ka tswella every time ke utlwa diposo di tswile, then ke ntse ke emeletse ke apply up until this one time ke shortlistiwa, and then that one time was my year ya gore ke tsena ko correctional services, which is 2008. So gore ke tlogele mmereko wa ka ko correctional services ke after ke fetsa go gobala ka 2017 ka di 21 tsa September. Ke ile ka gobala ke le in the line of duty, letsogo la ka le kamo ha le function sentle. Ha ke re ha le function sentle ke ra gore le na le I can stretch it to a certain level, I can lift a certain minimum weight, like le na le ke lositse le na le loss of movement. So what happened was that ne ke le mo solong, ne ke le mo car accident. In fact, ne ke isa ba golegwa, ne ke le mo tseleng ke tswa court ko Coster Court ko Northwest. Ke nna le dikoliki tsa ka tse pedi le ba golegwa ba babedi. So on our way back from Coster Court, ha re fetsa go feta Thusong, plekeng ba bitsa gore go Thusong after Lichtenburg. Koloi e nngwe e ne tla mo pele ga rona, canopy ya yone ile ya, like it was this courier bakis, canopy ya teng ile ya hakologa ya tla straight mo windscreen ya Sprinter se ne re tsamaya ka shone. Ke ile ka iswa sepetlele ka nna first ko Mafikeng ko wa go ile gore ke ile ka treatiwa le tšego la ka bana ba batla go le kgaola ko Mafikeng, the way it was so smashed bana ba fila gore le ka se la tlhole le siama. So itse ba batla go le kgaola ke be ke bua le my former employer ke re no nka se ke kgone go tlo loser le tšego la ka ke sa le loser ko sining, ke be ke dumela gore le kgaogolo yana ene ka nako ne le khutsang le yang le sa kgone go ira sepe, le sa kgone go tshwara sepe, le sa kgone go ira sepe. Ke be ke re no ke kopa second opinion. So ke yang ka movie setswa to Rustenburg Fancrest. Ko Rustenburg Fancrest ke a ka kopana le doctor o mong orthopedic ba ibitsa Dr. Lidimo. So ile check first day a re no le tsogola ha le tlo siama, but we need to do what is called skin grafting. So in that way that my arm was saved.
Lack of support from her former employer led Mikie to post-traumatic stress disorder and major depression mood disorder, mental health illnesses that saw her tendering her resignation.
I've suffered a lot, and hence I was in a treatment, PTSD. Then I started getting treatment for major depression. I was having my major depression because that thing, it happened, it was in less than 2 years, where I was still dealing with the flashbacks and everything that happened about the accident. Now I find myself in a position ya gore ke felletse ke o tlogela le one mmereko o because ne ke feel gore ha ke kgone go cope.
As the saying goes, in every dark cloud, there is a silver lining. An opportunity from the Compensation Fund offered Mikie a new lease of life.
Ka 2020, go compensation ba ile ba advertiser gore gona le di bursaries and di batho ba ba qualifying for the bursaries ke batho ba go baletse mo meberekong. So ke a ke tsa opportunity wa ke ya provincial teng ko Mafikeng ke fitla ke batlisisa ka gone goa ke ya ba ka nthabare okay di form ke itse so ha ke apply ke nka feletsa ke utla ba nthabare no gona le training e nngwe re isang batho go go yone ya mixed farming a re itse ora kana le khatlego because ne ke dutse mo tlung ha ke dire sepe already ke jaraka ya bobedi no yana ke sa dire sepe ke be ke re no I'm in then ke anka ya go lefelong la ko Binoni e ko Roleng Agricultural College ke mo ke fitlhile ke ira qualification ya mixed farming tengo. I knew I wanted to fall on the animal production.
Mikie, whose love for chickens began when she was still a young girl in Port St. John's, took the opportunity and registered at the Ekurhuleni Agricultural College, where she studied mixed farming. The Dean of Studies at the Ekurhuleni Agricultural College, Alex Magnab, paints us a picture of what mixed farming and poultry farming entails.
Mikie is one of our former students which are coming under compensations programs, which they were here doing the mixed farming system, but she was more on top of the poultry productions. When we talk about the poultry production, it means we talk about all the production of either chicken which are giving us meat and the chickens which are giving us eggs.
It was in 2021 when Mikie grabbed yet another opportunity with both hands and enrolled for an incubation program in Montana, Sinoville. The program is sponsored by the Compensation Fund and the private sector. This for the benefit of any person who has been injured whilst in the line of duty. Walter Bradell shares more on the project.
Well, the project that we are doing here is an initiative through two government organizations as well, and then also the private sector, where we take people that are disabled, wheelchairs, or maybe have lost an arm or a leg, or there's been in such an accident that they can't work in the private sector anymore. The whole idea behind it is that if we teach these people how to farm, they can go back to their communities and then start their own little farms, and then also help the community with providing food, but also to employ people from the community.
To date, the program has been a ray of sunshine not only to Mikie but to other South Africans who are living with disabilities. From being a student studying incubation to being a supervisor, Mikie's love for poultry farming saw her making a lasting impression on the likes of Walter Bradell, who's managing the Sinoville farm.
When I met Mikie 2 years ago, she's a very interesting person. She's a people's person. She loves working with people, and she's a very good communicator as well. And Mikie has a drive in her to be successful. So the very first time when I met her and I saw her, I saw that this person has potential. Also, she took in all the information very fast and she applied it very fast. And that's the thing with this program, is that yes, government has brought you to this point now, but it's for you as an individual to take that opportunity and go with it and grow. And that's what she's definitely done. She's gotten to such a point where we've actually using her on the program as an assessor, because she's grown so much and she's shown so much potential that we felt we need to reinvest in her to help her grow further.
How is it like working with people who are differently abled? Like I've seen most don't have, like their limbs are cut.
Yeah.
How is it like?
Well, I grew up with one of my family members that has a disability. So from a very young age in my life, I've learned to work with people. And what I've seen over the years, and I do it exactly with the people that come here, is that I don't look at the disability. I look at the ability of that person.
Amos Khatebe, Cynthia Ngola, and Josiah Ramoji took us down memory lane to the events which led to them being part of a community of people living with disabilities.
Nanigi sebetsa telco. So ke mo fitlileng ka lemala teng. Ne re tloa Bloemfontein re phethela ke Southgate. So o ka re fitla Kronstadt, ya re fitla Kronstadt. Re la emanyana garage for refreshment, thekela di-drink, dijo etsang, ra relaxanyana. Ha e qeta ho tloha fela nje ha ke tsebe ho etsahetseng nje fela. Ya. Se re phethohile moo ka dilori tse 2 ya bona. Ya, so se hlola lo emella da kanting hatelletse ka moo. Ke qene ho fitla helicopter from there. Ai phapamisekile hospital.
Ndiye ndaphangela e-Walter University yaphila contract, then ndaphangela eGarden Court as a chef. Sasebenza kakuhle ilanga lonke, but kwathi ke ngoku xa sesizotshayisa kwafika umasipala kwacaba ke ukufuneka une-orders ezenziwe phaya. So babe baninzi ke abantu. Into eyenzekayo sathi ngoku kukho into ekuthiwa yisalamenda. Isalamenda kulapho ubeka khona izinto ezihot. Ngoba kwangathi ndiyadontseka. Mandithi ndiyabambelela ngesandla. Then isandla sanamathela khona. Zatsha zonke ii-nerves ze-hand side. Yaphelela phaa inyama.
Ke lemetse ka 2006 ka 21 za April ke lemala company nyene bitswa Untold bordiri. Ke la tswa kotsi ke le ngwatswa ke ready mixer Sky. Ke motšhini we o mixang dijo tsa dikgomo le dinku. Motšhini o bo fetang tshwara ka pitmane ka morao ka mona fetang harela. Ka ba ko luisa lotola ka mona lotola ka kala harela na pitmane mono le tsole la ka la left le lotola la ka la right le da na di depression lona.
Her journey of life entails being faced with the horror of nearly losing a limb to becoming a guru in poultry farming. What better way to give back than being of service to others?
Batho ba ke ba trainang ba 8 ba under my training ba 80 ba tswa 7 ya bone e tswa ko lefelong la Free State, but mo di plekeng tsa go farologana ko Free State, and then there's one particular lady o tswang ko Eastern Cape ko plekeng eng ba ibitsa Umthatha. Batho ba ke di beneficiaries sa compensation RMA. So batho ba joinile program ba tseilwe ke compensation ya fila gore o batho ba na le ba since ba go baletse ko meberekong, then ba tlhoka go fiwa skill se ba ka ikipang ka busy ka shone, because rotlhe ra itse gore sometimes ha o fetsa go bala ene di gobalo di dula sebaka le batho ba bang ba feletsa ba loser le di tlhaloganyo tsa bone.
How did Mikie's trainees know about this project?
Mona re tlile ka program from Department of Labor, SABC compensation, which means rona batho ba le maletse mo mosebetsing, yeah, ba la re fa opportunity ya hore re apply bazar ya farming, so re etsa poultry.
Ndaninganamdla wokuza wandicinga wamane ifowuni mandiziba ifowuni, but ndazixelela into yoba okay no mandike ndiyithathele le opportunity cause andiyazi into.
Ka 2021 me ko paswakelo mone ona le ntate mo nga sebetsa labor mona wa Free State mane ba re ke a lebitso ke Mkatha so ya ke ena mthana tshile wona mono ha fitla wona potsa bona santsa ona le ntho ke batlang ho etsa ka batla tswela pele ka dithuto ka pajwang ke amtwitsa ke gashi ke batla tswela pele ka dithuto nna ke motho agriculture motho la agriculture go le sekolo ke tseo ka moka mona ka tlantsebisa ka yona project ena.
Even though they have been given a second chance in life, the mental scars will forever remain.
Izinto ezandehlelayo zabaninzi kakhulu because ukulimala kwami kulapho ndashwa khona mina, so azange kube lula. Kulapho ndandidinga support yakhe yabo, kodwa ke kulapho yena wadecide ukuthi andishiye ngolaa hlobo. Engazange andivisite even esibhedlela. Ii-visitors zazifika but ikhona laa nto ukuthi ukhona lo muntu ushotayo, but zange abekho empilweni yami ngelaa xesha.
Spending time at Ekurhuleni Agricultural College made us realize that young women like Mikie are passionate about farming, and here are some of the reasons.
When there's no farmer, there's no food. No food, no life. And when there's no life, no economy. No economy, no money. Basically, without us, we are nothing. So the reason why I chose farming, I feel like in the economy we need to feed the people with food, basically. And the course that I'm doing currently, I'm doing plant production. The reason being that why I chose plant production, it's because I simply love plants, and I simply love growing or see crops adapt in a different environment.
I think once you're a farmer, you're a giver of life. People need food every day. People need to eat every day. You can need a doctor once in a while, but you need food every day.
It looks like the future of farming lies in the hands of women.
The females are more, and is what things which have been picking up since we started this campus in 2019. Females are more numbers, and they are doing better than boys. I'm sorry to say that, but they are doing better than boys. Girls, they are not easier to be distracted than boys, and the boys are a little bit distracted, and when you come to the practical performance, the girls are doing better in the practicals because they're more concentrated compared to the boys.
Oprah Winfrey once said, "Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough." And this is what Mikie and her trainees have been doing.
Project e fetotse bophelo ba ka thata because I'm not the person that I was way back. To your point ya gore ke na le go leboga le what I went through go correctional services gore ke be ke le mo ke leng teng, because you know they say gore you have to go through something a lot of pain to reach certain things mo bophelong. So I'm someone who's different e le gore ke ile ka kry le monyetla wa gore after dikgobalo tsaka ke felletse ke kry monyetla wa gore ke sa sheba fela dikgobalo tsaka ke felletse ke checka batho ba bangwe, because batho ba ke na le bone ba ba gobetseng matsogo ke gore ke gopola the day orthopedic mpotsa le tsogo la ka tshwantse le kgaoliwe. So gore ke a tlhaloganya ke itsenya mo ditlhakong tsa motho le gore motho o ya yang. So that thing from go tlhokomela bagolegwa go change the negative behavior ba golegwa to a positive behavior, and now ke ne le opportunity ya go bereka le batho ba ba different able like myself. That thing e change le bophelo ba ka.
Ke a ba leboga ya bona ka ba vele ne se kila bona like ha so dutse fela locationing ha na ntwe etsang kore o ya jika nje ya bona. So ka this opportunity ba mfileng yona ke tlo gona gore at least ke la fitla like back mo ke tswang teng ke gone gore ha se ke na le coup kapa family nga gona gore ke qashe ba bang angere ba tlo sebetsa bona.
Ndiyabulela kakhulu, bendingayazi ba ebomini bami ndingaphinda ndibuyele ebuntwini ebumnini like kwase kulahleke ithemba ngendlela esesimanga. So ndiyabulela kakhulu andiyazi ndingabonga ndithini, futhi ndingatsho uba nabanye abantu abaye bafumana ingozi abafana nami ngase nabo bangalahli ithemba, bayazi into ba bukhona ubomi behind. Akuphelelanga xa ubona apha kusemnyama, ikusasa likhona ngomso.
Takatswaka go ke be le mobu wa ka ke tswele pele ka ntho ke e etsa mona khona o tswela pele o sane ke ipona ke le kae ke rile setšhaba se ke phela le sona mo ke phelang ke fedise bofuma ba boholo ba gona ba shano ke nna a re sebetse ba sha bona jole ke na re sebetse re ketetse ke dithethefatsi re ke di ka taba o tloka mosebetsi o utlwang ka thola dikhopi tse pedi ke tla gona gore ke nke ke fokotse ho motseng wa Yesu ke tse phethoga ka ho.
And on that very inspiring note, we end our show here for this week. Please go ahead, send us those messages. And, of course, you can go right ahead and email us. Who knows, you could be the one that we feature next time on the show. We look forward to hearing those great, inspiring stories. And we'll also be delighted to share them with the rest of the world right here on Stories Untold. Let's end our show here for today. We are back, same time, same place. Goodbye.